True Off My Chest Stories. Today we have I'm Shattered, who posted, "My boyfriend asked for a paternity test for our child. As soon as the results come and show he is the father, I'm leaving him."
I'm a new mom to a baby boy who is my pride and joy, and though it's been a roller coaster adjusting to taking care of a baby, the past few months have been great, tiring but great. I have a boyfriend of 3 years who is the first person relationship-wise I have ever loved, and I thought we were doing great as new parents but also as partners. Friday, he came home and asked me for a paternity test. Just like that, it was completely out of the blue. I was putting away the dishes and he asked for one like he was asking what was for dinner. I'm a different race from him, but our child, apart from the skin tone, is literally his mirror image from pictures I had seen of him when he was a baby. I was stunned when he asked, and his reasons were that he had to be sure he was the father. He had to have that certainty. All I remember as he was speaking is just immediately feeling pain. The man I love doesn't trust me. He would actually believe that I would duck someone else, cheat on him, and then try to pass off another man's baby as his. I have never ever given him reason to think I would cheat on him. I have tried to be transparent and communicated, and it wasn't enough. He told me he would give me time to think about this, and that he wouldn't go behind my back and do this test, but for our relationship to move forward, he needs to be 100% sure. He repeated this because he, in his words, needed me to realize how serious he was. After thinking for a couple of days, I'm going to allow him this paternity test because I have nothing to hide. I never cheated and would have never cheated on him. Once it's proven that he's the father, I'm ending it, leaving the same day, and I am going to try my best to be a cooperative co-parent with him. In the meantime, I'm coming up with my exit plan, a place to live, and a lawyer to work out a custody arrangement and court. I can't even tell my family or my friends right now because they would go nuclear, and my first priority is our child. I hope the test was worth it to him.
This is tricky. Firstly, you have every right to feel hurt by his actions of wanting a paternity test. By him asking for one, it is completely justifiable that you feel like he doesn't have trust in you and that he is accusing you of cheating on him and or trying to pass someone's child off as his own. However, trust and lack thereof often have more to do with the person accusing than the accused. I do not know what his past history is or his overall view of relationships are, but it isn't very positive. He probably doesn't come from a happy home or has built a lot of trust with other women in his life. He is taking out that lack of trust and his paranoia on you. I would suggest that you don't take it personally and look at this as an opportunity to bring you two closer rather than tearing you apart. I know that is the exact opposite thing that you want to do, but relationships are never perfect. If you can try to separate yourself from this action of his and look at him as someone who is scared and hurt, it will be easier to see him for who he is and not solely for his hurtful act. I wish you the best with whichever direction you choose to go. Peace and love.